In the shadows of authority, a troubling reality unfolds. It is a tale of embarrassment and fear, where those entrusted to protect and serve succumb to their own misguided power. With reckless abandon, these foolish officers weave a web of injustice, ensnaring innocent individuals and branding them as culprits. Lives are upended, hearts filled with dread, as the wrong ones bear the weight of false accusations. In today's video, we are about to witness an instance of cops encountering the unexpected as they arrest an FBI agent. A complaint regarding police corruption in rural Northwest Florida led to a surprising incident involving an FBI agent. Upon arriving in Carabel, Agent Alexis Hatton faced doubts about his identity from skeptical deputies. The situation escalated into a confrontation, recorded on body cam, as Hatton found himself handcuffed in the back seat of a patrol car. While confined for 6 minutes, he expressed distress and demanded his release, emphasizing the seriousness of the situation. On December 20th, in a parking lot near US Highway 98, an hour-long incident unfolded in the coastal fishing community of Carabel. The FBI is currently reviewing the incident, which began when Agent Alexis Hatton quickly arranged an interview with Deputy Rolf Gordon regarding a ticket issued a few weeks prior. However, the situation took a turn when Gordon started questioning the authenticity of Hatton's status as a federal agent.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay.
That'll work.
Did you run your body cam?
I am now, because I don't know how legit you are at the moment.
It's okay. Special Agent Hatton. The FBI.
Okay.
You got that on body cam?
I do, but I don't understand what the problem is. Would you meet me at the office?
The deputies' suspicions heightened when they discovered that the tags on the agent's vehicle were not linked to the expected government agency. Upon running a check on his driver's license, they found that his name appeared on a terrorist watch list, as confirmed by Sheriff A.J. Smith in a subsequent interview and captured on body cam footage. The obtained records revealed previously undisclosed FBI operations, focusing on public corruption investigations in North Florida, which have resulted in multiple government officials, including former Tallahassee City Commissioner Scott Maddox, pleading guilty.
Hey, TJ, this guy is telling me to turn my body camera off and telling me he's going to contact other people to get involved with this.
Attorney office.
Let me get his tag number real quick. It's going to be LKST57. LKST57. 33 Franklin, 1065, Florida 28.
The records also shed light on the FBI's interest in the sheriff's office, although the extent of their investigation beyond the traffic ticket remains uncertain. Sheriff A.J. Smith, who is seeking re-election, speculated that his political opponents may have reported to the FBI in an attempt to gain advantage during an election year. Sheriff A.J. Smith expressed his belief that his political opponents likely accused him of corruption, leading them to report to the FBI. However, he firmly stated that such allegations are unfounded. Smith clarified that he is not aware of any wider federal investigation involving his office. As for the FBI, they adhered to their usual practice of neither confirming nor denying the existence of an investigation. The incident raised concerns about blue-on-blue conflicts, where law enforcement officers find themselves in confrontations with fellow officers. The tense standoff had the potential to escalate and pose a danger to the involved officers. At a certain point, when Deputy Gordon detained Hatton, the agent kept his hands raised in surrender and hesitated to lower them, expressing his fear of being shot. Agent Hatton traveled to Carabel specifically to inquire about a traffic ticket issued by Deputy Gordon to a prominent local businesswoman who was accused of leaving the scene of a crash on December 3rd. While traffic matters are not typically of great interest to the FBI, this particular ticket was handled in an unusual manner.
Hey, you are detained at this time, sir. 33 Franklin. I got one Whiskey Mike detained at this time. 17's on the way. Hey, I don't think this guy's legit, man.
Take my weapon off, okay?
26 Franklin.
I'm not going to put you in cuffs.
Putting the narrative for this call. That
Where's it
subject
at?
he's got detained.
Okay.
I've got my weapon.
Upon receiving a complaint from the ticketed driver, Sheriff Smith requested an internal review. Deputies retrieved the ticket from the courthouse before it could be logged into the clerk of court's system. Eventually, the sheriff's office handed the ticket over to prosecutors, who dismissed it due to insufficient evidence. On the day of the incident, Hatton contacted Gordon on his personal cell phone, which struck the deputy as unusual. Hatton identified himself as an FBI agent and expressed his desire to meet with Gordon to discuss something going on in Carabel, as documented by the deputy. At the designated meeting location, Hatton presented his FBI credentials and stated that he had dedicated the past 31 years to investigating cases of police corruption and civil rights violations. He expressed his intention to discuss the traffic ticket matter. In response to the situation, Deputy Gordon contacted his supervisor, Sergeant T.J. Carroll, to inform him about the ongoing events. Carroll advised that the interview would need to be rescheduled through the sheriff's office. According to Gordon, the demeanor of the agent seemed to change, becoming agitated by this request. Hatton refused to comply and instead claimed that the U.S. attorney would contact Gordon directly to resolve the matter. Convinced that the individual may be an imposter, Gordon took action by activating his body camera to document the unfolding events. With his hands raised outside the car, Agent Hatton initially requested Deputy Gordon to take his gun, but quickly retracted the request, stating that he did not have permission to disarm him. The agent used his radio to communicate with FBI dispatch, providing a report of the unfolding situation.
I'm still being held here, waiting for a supervisor to arrive in Franklin County, so I'm still here with Deputy Ralph Gordon and a Carabel PD officer who indicated.
In a subsequent conversation with a supervisor over the phone, Hatton described the situation as having escalated since his arrival to talk to Gordon. Hatton urged Gordon to contact the sheriff and inform him about the incident, predicting that the sheriff would inquire about the reasons for his deputies holding him. As the situation continued, Gordon mentioned that Hatton had not previously shown him his badge. In response, Hatton presented his FBI badge and requested the deputy to take it.
I haven't seen a badge. I've seen an ID card. I haven't seen a badge.
You have not seen.
No, sir. I haven't seen a badge. I've seen an ID card.
I handed this to you. Did you grab it? Take it out of my hand.
Agent Hatton claimed that Deputy Gordon had the heat on in his car, but Gordon denied it. According to Gordon's report, he initially had the defroster set to cool, but after Hatton complained, he turned the air conditioner to its maximum setting. Gordon noted in his report that the outside temperature was 66 degrees at the time of the incident. Sheriff Smith stated in an interview that there was nothing wrong with Hatton when he was discharged from the hospital later that day. The FBI declined to comment on whether Hatton sustained physical injuries, citing privacy concerns. However, the Bureau suggested that the sheriff may have exceeded his authority in assessing the agent's condition. Following Agent Hatton's release, FBI agents and higher-ranking officials arrived in Apalachicola to meet with Deputy Gordon and Sheriff Smith, seeking to understand the details and reasons behind the incident. According to Gordon's report, he provided truthful answers to their inquiries. Sheriff Smith, who arrived at the scene shortly before Hatton was released, stood by the actions of his deputies. He expressed support for Gordon's cautious approach, stating that given the information and understanding available at the time, he believed Gordon handled the situation appropriately. Dooley, the former NYPD officer, stated that he did not believe the deputies acted improperly at the scene. He suggested that the incident could have been avoided if the FBI agent had arranged for the interview to take place in an office setting. However, Dooley acknowledged that he could not comment on the specific investigative techniques employed by the agency in the Carabel inquiry. Sheriff Smith noted that most of his deputies had never encountered FBI agents in the field or seen a name appear on the terrorist watch list. He emphasized the need for training and establishing a better understanding of the FBI's personnel within their county. The sheriff expressed that he had discussed this with the FBI, and they agreed on the importance of such training. Larry Keefe, the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Florida, declined to provide any comments on the matter. Sheriff Smith admitted that his office had previously lacked solid lines of communication with the FBI. However, he stated that they have now established improved communication channels. He expressed the intention to utilize this incident as an opportunity to foster better collaboration between the two agencies. In the end, incidents involving police encounters like the one discussed here shed light on the complexities and challenges faced by law enforcement officers and individuals they interact with. Understanding the nuances of these encounters is crucial for fostering positive relationships and ensuring the safety of both parties involved. If you found this video informative, I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel dedicated to exploring and analyzing various aspects of police encounters. Together, let's strive for a society where transparency, empathy, and effective communication can shape better outcomes in these crucial interactions. Join us in this journey of learning and understanding.